Welcome to today's presentation on a topic I refer to as angle chaining. Angle chaining. Now what this involves is taking values that were given in this diagram and working across this chain of angles until we get the measures of all the angles in the blanks. So we're going to do this by using the angles that we talked about in a previous presentation dealing with triangles and parallel lines. Now, I'm using kind of a navigation symbolism here where these parallel lines or these vertical lines here are all pointing at the navigational direction of 0 degrees. When all of these are pointing at 0 degrees, it means that all of them are parallel. Now, when you have parallel lines cut by a transversal, you have different angle pairs that are congruent, or some will add up to 180. The first blank I'm going to fill in is this blank right here. This 125 degree angle must add with this angle here to be 180. Therefore, this angle is 55 degrees. Now, in this angle here, these two angles are on a straight line with this line cutting through them. These have to add up to 180. With this being 120, this angle is 60. Now, because these lines are parallel here, I know that this angle here and this angle here also add up to 180. Therefore, this angle is 120 degrees. And this is what angle chaining looks like, taking measures and working our way through the chain. Now, over here, this angle is 44. That means that this angle right here has to add with 44 to be 180. So this angle right here has to be 136 degrees. This angle up here is 120, and it has to add with this little wedge here to give us the 136. Therefore, this little angle here has to be 16 degrees. Now, because we have a straight line here, and we have all of these angles along that line, these three angles have to add up to 180 degrees. So we have 136 by the top two parts of this angle, and it has to add with this other unknown angle to give us 180 degrees. Therefore, this angle down here must be 44 degrees. Now we move on to this angle here, which is 155, from here down to here. That's 155. This angle down here must be 25 because they have to add up to 180. Now, looking to see if there's any other connections here, I don't see any way at this moment to get the measure of this angle. If I knew the measure of this angle here, I know that this angle and this angle must add up to 180. But because I don't know this angle here, I can't come up with that. So let's see what else we can come up with. Now, here we have an 85. We have parallel lines and cutting through here. This angle here must be 85 because it's got to be congruent with that. If that's 85, this line here has to add, or this angle has to add with this angle to be 180. So this has to be 95. And this one is 85 again. And this one is 95 again. Remember, all of these lines with 0 degrees are parallel. So I know that was kind of fast. This is 85. This is the same. This is the same. All of those are the same angles because they are parallel lines, all cut by the same line. This is 95, therefore this is 95 here. Now this angle here is also 95, but that's not one of the blanks that we're trying to fill in. Now I'm looking to see if there's any triangle relationships that we have here, because sometimes there might be a triangle relationship and you don't realize it's there.